Hello, hello, hello to all of my wonderful Aries. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Today is April 4th. Happy April 4th to each and every one of you. And first things first, Aries, I want to say happy birthday to every single one of my Aries. I hope you all are celebrating like rock stars during your season and actually every single day of your life. A card just popped out. We're going to leave that card right there because it's trying to get some information through, right? Yes. Okay, Aries. I know you all are having a fantastic day because that's the intention you set. We're going to get right into it. So some things we're going to talk about today. We're going to be talking about the number 44 and how you can step into that vibration, the significance of that number. We're going to be talking about this third quarter moon. And at the end of this, I want to help you all to start creating your moon calendar. Excuse me, so that you can start planning around the moon phases. They happen every single month. And you know that the moon is aligned to our feelings, our moods, our emotions, our instincts, and our self-conscious habits. So yes, the moon is very important. Yes, yes, yes. That thing is not going to stop rising every night. Okay, so let's get into it. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful, wonderful Aries. Again, happy birthday to all of my Aries. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Yes, Aries. In every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. Yes, Aries, let's do this thing. Y'all know that this is a general reading. These cards are the Light Seers Tarot deck by Chris Ann. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care deck by Jill Pyle. Let's do this. If you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Let's do this thing. Let's go. All right. Okay, so the card that popped out was this Judgment card. Yes, a lot of you all have ascended, right? Ascended above a lot of drama, a lot of mess, a lot of adversity, which is great. I want you all to keep on going. I want you to say, I am an Aries. Yes, indeed. I want y'all to be so proud to be an Aries. You should be. You're the first sign in the Zodiac. You should celebrate that every single day of your lives. I am an Aries. I am a strong leader. I am amazing. My confidence is amazing. I am positive energy. I am brave. I am creative. I am courageous. I am determined. I'm confident. I am enthusiastic. I am optimistic. I am honest. I am passionate. And I am a God. Yes, indeed. I'm going to say this again because, of course, you know, you're going to have some people who are still kind of grappling with the idea of being a God. Let me just make this crystal clear. You're not trying to be someone else's God, and you're certainly not making them yours. But you are a creator. You can create the life that you want. Look at all this money popping out, and look at people trying to come back into your lives, Aries. But you're going to be saying, no sir, no ma'am. You will not regain entrance into this area of my life. Yes, so some of you all have been in very, very challenging relationships, okay? And I'm not talking about just romantic relationships. They could be challenging family relationships. They could be challenging job situations, professional relationships where you had some colleagues that were just, you know, kind of messy, you know, that kind of thing. Or they could be romantic relationships. But guess what, Aries? As always, you don't look like what you've been through, right? You're still coming up with all these great ideas. You're still able to, some of you all are in school. Some of you all are running your online businesses. Some of you all are doing multiple tasks. That mental dexterity is strong, right? Walking tight ropes. Everybody else will be shaking in their boots, nervous. Am I going to fall? I just got too much on my plate. It's just a lot going on. But not you, Aries. You all, like I said, don't look like what you've been going through, right? And you're happy. Like you're really in a good, happy, peaceful place, right? That's the part that got everybody's face twisted upside down. They're trying to figure out how the heck is the Aries still in a good place, even with what they know that's going on in your life, but they don't even know half of it, right? Listen, keeping that positive attitude for you, Aries, even in the midst of challenging relationships, it could be family relationships, it could be professional or otherwise, or romantic relationships, keeping that high vibrational personality and that high vibration characteristics and high vibration energy that you all have. This is the key to winning. So again, when we talk about this third quarter moon, and we talk about, which is also half moon. Like I said, I'm going to talk a little bit about more of that at the end. This is how you get to this wish fulfillment stage, right? This is why I want you all to keep on going, because something new and exciting is right around the corner for you all, for you all. So when we look at a half moon, it's letting me know you're halfway there. Halfway there. That's why it's so important to set your own personal goals. That's why it's so important to wake up when you get up and say, you know what, today is a great day, because that's the intention I set. You just know you're not going to let all that other mess around you that you have no control over. Remember, you're not anybody else's God, but they're not yours either. You are a God, you're a creator. So you're creating the life that you want. And so because you know that, you can rise above anything that was designed to be an obstacle for you, right? Or to distract you to death. Yeah, so here we go. We have this, you jumping off of a treasure chest, right? This is how emotional you feel. You're just in a really, really good place, right? You're in a great place, Aries. So I want you to stay there and see those dreams that you thought were lofty. This is why. And for some of you all who thought that those dreams were unattainable, now you're starting to see those things come to fruition. Now you're starting to see how all of this works, right? You're starting to see that certain things happen to you. They are so out of left field. You're like, okay, when am I going to get an opportunity to do this? When am I going to get an opportunity to do that? And it never comes in the way that you think it's going to come. And then boom, all of a sudden it comes through some just unfortunate event through somebody else, and then all of a sudden it's a window of opportunity for you to just take your opportunity. Take it, just take it. That crack is like, that little tiny crack in the door. Here you come with your foot, just boom, busting that door open, saying, I'm gonna take this opportunity. This is my time. It's for me. That's why I don't want you all to give up, right? And those same people that doubted you, the same people that laughed at you, who thought, oh, this idea is never gonna take off. Listen, Aries, those same people are going to come back and say, wow, I knew it, right? Those were the silent ones, the ones that was riding the fence, the lukewarm ones that were saying, well, I believe in you, but here they come back, right? What do they call? Johnny Latelys or Johnny Come Latelys, whatever they're called. But nevertheless, they're going to come back, and this is just how your eyes are going to be. Up in the, ceiling eyes. You're looking up in the ceiling like, yeah, you didn't believe in me at first, but now all of a sudden you see the things that I said I put out in the universe are actually happening. This is because now, Aries, you know just how powerful you are. You're not afraid of somebody else's money. You're not afraid of somebody else's powerful position. You're not afraid of their allies. The whole 9 yards. You're starting to see things from a higher perspective. And what's crazy about this, and I'm talking about crazy in a good way, Aries, this is why I want y'all to get excited. Those connections that you thought people had, that you felt like, okay, I'm down here, they're all the way up here, right? So they have more access to this, they have more access to people, powerful people, they have more access to money, they're more educated than I am, they have all of this stuff going for them. Now that you have allowed your spirit to ascend, you can really see that they don't have it like you thought they did. You know what I'm saying, Aries? Right? Fist bump, Aries? Yeah. Listen, they don't have it like you thought they did. As a matter of fact, when you rise above, it's like, you standing on top, like, okay, you're standing in a crowd, everybody on the same level, right? And you really can't see what you're looking for in that crowd. But as soon as you go higher, you're standing on top of a building, you can see everything. You know what I'm saying? Like now you can see everything. So this is a sort of an analogy to what we're talking about, but we're talking about from a spiritual, you have gone higher spiritually, right? And so now you can see things as how they really, really are. And those same people that gave you the false impression that they had all of this stuff going on above you, the education, they hid behind education, they hid behind their money, they hid behind their title, they hid behind all of this stuff. Now you're seeing they don't really have it like you thought they did. And now it's like, okay, all right. Okay, universe, I see what you're doing. Okay. Okay. So, yes. So those same people are going to try to come back. But see, your mindset is totally different now. You don't feel defeated like you thought, like you did before. You didn't feel like, well, okay, I'm just going to, just let things happen. Yeah. But there's You are a creature of free will. You have the power and the authority to create the life that you want. So the moment you started to ascend, this is you taking action as a giver. You gave yourself an opportunity to ascend. You said, you know what, instead of me focusing on their power, their money, their titles, their connections and all of this, now I'm going to focus on giving myself an opportunity to see what things look like at a higher frequency. Then boom, here comes the doors wide open. Yeah. Even the little cracks of a door wide open, you just taking your foot and just kicking it wide, like, okay, this is my time. You just show up like, ta-da, like a bright light, Aries, like, ta-da, I'm here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And you're even sleeping better. See, when you thought lowly of yourself, of a person who's like, okay, these people have more education, they have more money, they have more this, they have more that, it was disrupting your sleep. You couldn't think about anything else. It's like, oh, you already gave them the trophy, the prize as being the winner. But boy, oh boy, Aries, when you started to ascend and you started to see yourself at a higher level, this is what I'm talking about. This is the power of being a creator. This is you, Aries. You start sleeping better. I'm talking about some of y'all are just like snoring and waking up on the opposite side of the bed. Like, what? How the heck I get here? That's the kind of good sleep y'all are having. Like, you know, I haven't slept this good in years. Y'all wake up doing jumping jacks beside the bed. You're so excited. Yes. Then you see yourself, this is your money cards. You see yourself looking for new windows of opportunity when it comes to money. You see yourself manifesting a great deal of money. It's a brand new day. This is what I'm seeing for you, Aries. This is what I'm seeing for you. And that's why you're jumping off this treasure chest, because you see yourself differently now. You had to make some adjustments. Those adjustments were required, and those adjustments that you had to make came from within. You say, oh no, no. You're getting your power back. Your creativity is on 1,000, right? Your emotions are intact. Everything is completely balanced out. You know, your money is looking better. Everything. You're just starting to see more for yourself. And this is what I've been talking about this entire time, like not giving up, Aries, not giving up. And so when we talk about the number 44, this is you resurrecting this right here is you resurrecting your dreams. People kind of left you for dead because they're like, oh, this person is not competition for me. That's the first problem, that they thought you were competition. You don't have any competition, but see, you didn't see them as competition. You was just like, at first you thought, okay, you know what? They're going to win. I feel defeated because they have this, that, and the other over me, right? But then when you said, okay, they're really not my competition because I have greatness in me, and you started to rise above all of that, then you started to realize, hold on. Now I see them differently. I see them with my spiritual eyes, and I hear them with my spiritual ears, no longer looking at them. And so things have changed exponentially for you. When you look at the number 44, look at the number 44. It's like, okay, 4 plus 4 is 8. We know 8 is the money exchange number, right? So boom. When you look at the number 44, it just means that you are very resourceful and you're able to manifest valuable ideas and service to others. It means that your creations are designed to help others rebuild their lives. See how powerful you are when you step into the frequency of the number 44. It means that your mental abilities are great, as is your strength of conviction. 44 actually exudes a powerful personality, which matches their expansive goals, right? Which matches your expansive goals. So this is why you got to continue setting goals, because let me tell you, and that's why I'm going to get to that moon calendar in a minute, as soon as we kind of, so at the end of this reading, because I want you all to start setting those goals. And when you get halfway there, don't turn around, don't give up and turn around and say, oh, it's not working out for me. That's why patience is going to be your best friend, Aries, because you all are the first ones. You are the first sign in the Zodiac. You all are brave, courageous, the whole 9 yards, right? You all have that ability to do multiple things very, very well at once. When people are looking at you all in awe, like, how the heck can Aries do all of this? Like, they walking around with Superman capes on their back. Super women also. Yes. Okay, super spirit capes, right? because again, you now recognize exactly how powerful you really are. You're not defeated by anybody's mess, right? So powerful personality. Also, as a 44, you have great magnetism, leadership abilities, and powers of persistence and self-control. Again, stepping into the frequency of the number 44, Aries, you are not losing it. There are some people who will try to push your buttons because guess what? Guess what, Aries? They know in the past, when you were down here, you would go from 0 to 1,000 on them, right? You would set a room on fire, right? Turn this mother out. shout out to. oh my God. Shout out to a famous Aries with that song, Turn This Mother Out, right? Yeah, y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyway, so they knew you as being a person who did not have self-control, right, over your emotions when you got upset. But boy, this one right here, this Aries right here is like, you know what? I'm going after every single thing that I set my mind to, that goal that I set, right? Yes. More money, more self-control, more, healthy boundaries around my space. Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm still a person with mental dexterity. I'm able to do multiple things very well at once, but now I'm getting ready to refine everything around me, right? Yep. And you're working on forgiving people, but forgiveness does not necessarily mean it's for them. Forgiveness is actually for you so that you can let go that albatross around your neck and keep on moving forward. Forgiving does not mean that you're going to forget. I'm going to say that one more again. Forgiving does not mean that you're going to forget, because some people have done such egregious crimes towards you, committed such egregious moral crimes, and even in some cases, illegal crimes towards you, that it's hard to forget because you're so traumatized. But listen, Aries, it doesn't mean that you forget. It means that you decide, okay, I'm going to leave that pain in the past, but I'm going to cut them off so that I can completely heal. I'm going to do a clean cut, like with a scalpel, and I'm going to heal, and I'm moving forward. That person does not have any more access to me. Yes. Yeah. Y'all need to start blocking some people for real. Like... setting some healthy boundaries. People need to understand, hey, listen, you cross that line, and it's not a threat, it's a promise. You cross that line, I may have to cut you out of my life for good. I don't care who you are. Yes, so y'all are in a posture of gratitude. You're in a posture of gratitude, right? Yes. Constantly in a posture of gratitude. And see, when you remove certain spirits from your space, again, this is you feeling like, this is you knowing now, okay, my spirit has ascended. I see things for what they really are because I'm at a different frequency right now. Boy, when I tell you the messages coming through are just powerful. Some of y'all are having a sweet sleep. You don't even want to wake up out of your sweet sleep because of the messages that are coming through. You all are seeing new houses, new cars, your diplomas from graduating from college. Some of you all are seeing your businesses thrive. All of this in your dream state. And you're like, oh my God, I need to go back to sleep. Yes, right. People have been sleeping on me for years. Yeah, people have been sleeping on you for years. But see, what I see when I close my eyes is so beautiful. It's mind-blowing. And now a lot of you all are recognizing just how much you have to give to the world. Pregnant with all of this, about to give birth to all of these spiritual gifts that you have. And remember, those gifts are not just for you. So when you think back over your life, Aries, and you say, gosh, why did my life have to be so hard? Actually, those were just lessons for you to now give birth to something amazing, so that when you come across people, and you'll come across people who went through the exact same drama that you went through in your life, the naysayers, the doubters, the betrayers, the backstabbers, the liars, the cheaters, the fence riders, the ones who was, oh yeah, I'm your friend to the very end like a Chucky doll. But when everything came, when the stuff hit the fan, they sat over on the sidelines like, well, I really don't want to get involved because I don't like, okay, well, you stay over there. All right, so here we go. We have Queen of Cups, right? So everybody knows you're a very compassionate person. And so, but you're seeing things at this level, right? So now you don't hate these people. This is what I'm saying. Forgiveness is for you. You don't hate these people who have done you wrong. You've forgiven them. But the forgiveness is for you so that you can move on. But you have enough compassion to say, you know what? Maybe they're just not at the same frequency as I am, but I still have to remove them from my space to protect myself. Nothing more dangerous than an ignorant person. Yeah. And I don't mean ignorance and being mean. I'm talking about for some people, ignorance really truly is bliss. They don't even want to know any better, right? But anyway, they were blocking your multiple streams of income, right? You don't need anybody that have that level of access to you if they're not on the same frequency, because they block your money, amongst other things, right? They block your time, they block your energy, right? Yes, so look at all this money in your cars. So here's this right here. This is I want you all to change your perspective from being people who don't even trust your own intuition to being people who do trust your own intuition. This person is literally sitting on a beach where they should be cool, calm, and collected, not even trusting their own intuition because they've been bitten by snakes. Again, I want you to forgive people that have hurt you in the past. I don't care how egregious the crime was that they committed towards you. Forgive them, and I need you to cut them off and move forward, okay? It's for real. Cut them off and move forward. There's some people, again, now, you know, if they're your kids or something like that, of course, I'm not saying cut your kids off from them unless they just like completely lost their mind. I'm talking about like, for let's say for instance, because there's always a caveat here. So for your kids, if your kids have done something egregious towards you, they need to understand, hey, listen, now that I've set healthy boundaries, if you cross those boundaries, there are consequences for them. There may come a time when you need to even cut off your own kids, but again, listen, now we're going to sit down and we're going to have this talk just in case you was lost and confused at first. We're going to make it crystal clear that crossing these boundaries right here is not going to end up well for you. Okay? And that, again, not a threat, it's a promise. And not ending well just simply means I may have to rise above it and I may have to sever ties with you. Okay? Yeah, absolutely. So when we talk about these different moon phases, right? Because again, we are in a third quarter moon, which is a half moon. We have the new moon, we have the waxing crescent moon, we have the first quarter or half moon, we have the waxing gibbous moon, we have the full moon, we have the waning gibbous moon, the last quarter moon or half moon, and we have the waning crescent moon, right? So yes, all right. So when we talk about the new moon, this is why if go online and download a free app for the different moon phases. When you have the new moon, that's a quiet time of creativity, right? The first moon is a time for you to start getting active. The full moon is at a peak of fulfillment, revelation, and illumination. The last quarter moon, which is what we're in right now, is a time to gather feedback and let go of things. This is why I'm saying forgive people. Just forgive them and then move on, right? Again, if you're going to forgive them and keep them in your space, then don't bring it back up, right? I truly forgive you because I'm doing it for myself. But if you're going to give them if you give them any level of access, it shouldn't be a constant reoccurrence. Remember you did this to me 25 years ago? Okay. Well, then they shouldn't have access to you at all so that you can then that shows me that you're not completely healed. So if you're going to forgive them, best thing, if you know it's been that bad, is to just sever ties altogether so that you can heal and you can move on. So if you happen to see them, it won't be such a trigger that it makes you just want to just like scream. No, you don't need to do all of that, right? So again, this is a time for you all to gather feedback in your spirit and let go of some things that's hindering you because you're almost there. You don't need that thing hanging on your ankles as you're trying to get across that finish line, right? These are the goals that you set. You don't need those things hanging on your ankles. Like I said, it's time to resurrect your dreams. It's time to go for it. It's time to let go of stuff that happened in the past and move beyond it. Forgive yourself, forgive other people, move forward, and boom, you're there. Let's do this last oracle card. Let's do this last oracle card. I'm going to post my new video schedule down below so that everybody knows when your videos will go up. Yes. I had to think long and hard. Okay, what day am I going to put certain videos up? And so I've broken them down by triplicities. Yes. All right. So yes, let's do this. All right, let's see what this oracle card has to say. That's right, you're building your strength. This is wonderful. Look at this third eye right here. You're really starting to pay attention to your intuition, right? You're really starting to see just how powerful you are, Aries, which is what I've been trying to help you all get to this entire time, is to recognizing your own power and strength. You never put another person over you. That's you making them your God. I don't care if they have more money, a higher title position. It doesn't matter. None of that stuff matters, right? We were all created equal. Skin color doesn't matter. Money doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. The only thing that was keeping you back this entire time is your fear of, can I make it? Can I do this? Absolutely yes. That's what I have for you, Aries. Have a great one. And again, happy birthday to all of my Aries. And congratulations to all the winners. Bye.